Okay everyone, welcome to the very first whiteboard session. These are just going to be raw, unedited videos. I'm just going to ramble, put you on, teach you some things that we've learned about building apps, scaling apps, everything you can need to know. Today we're going to start with something that's kind of a personal favorite to me, and that is UGC for mobile apps. You guys, I have some experience doing this, okay? My very first mobile app is a mobile app called Shredder. We scaled that to over 150,000 downloads, 150K downloads. I'm just gonna put some aura on the board. Downloads in one ski season. Shredder is a skiing and snowboarding app, and we were able to do over 160 million, yes, million views at a, drumroll please, sub 50 cent CPM. Now that is even good for clipping campaigns, but this is actual UGC. So I'm gonna dive into basically how we were able to get a sub 50 cent CPM, how we were able to get these views, how we were able to get these downloads. But before I kind of dive into that, I wanna kind of run through first the biggest mistakes we made while scaling Shredder. And now Shredder is our, that is our baby, that is our future unicorn. We're just getting started. We're only one ski season in, but our first ski season, full transparency, it did not go well. You know, you see this 150K downloads, 160 million views, you must think we're balling, everything is great. That's just not the case. And here are the biggest mistakes we made. We did content before app was ready. Okay, so what do I mean by this? Basically, we started spending money on UGC creators, spending time and resources on putting out a bunch of content before the app was ready. And you know, it really depends on your app. If your app is super simple, you can immediately start marketing, but do not start spending money on anything, not even UGC. Don't spend money on paid ads, literally nothing, until your app is ready, until it is battle tested, okay? Because what happened was we were getting all these downloads, all of these paid signups, and then the app would fucking break and everyone would be pissed, those users would churn, and a lot of users would actually delete the app, and getting a user who's already deleted their app to come back after they've had a poor experience is really hard to do. So before you go waste your money on UGC, make sure your app is actually fucking good, make sure it's optimized for retention, make sure it's something that people want to use, because if not, you're just going to be throwing money away. That's what we did. I'm speaking from experience right now, okay? The next thing that you want to make sure to do is to do deep research, okay? Do not just be like, yes, I'm going to start a UGC campaign, I'm going to hire this agency to do it. No, you need to do deep research and do the content yourself, okay? Again, learn this the hard way. When we first started Shredder, the first thing we did was go and hire an agency and said, hey, here's some money, make us go viral. It's just not gonna work. You need to first, before you hire an agency, before you even hire your first creator, make content yourself and do deep research. Those, I think, are two really important things. If you wanna do research, creator search insights. That's a big one. So go on TikTok and search creator search insights. And when you're on creator search insights, go to your niche, see what other people are creating. And then once you do that, go and replicate that content, do the content yourself. What else did we fuck up when we first started Shredder? Okay, so the other mistake we made at Shredder was we started spending money on meta before virality. And this is a trap that a lot of founders fall into. Do not start spending money on meta until you've gone viral organically and posted hundreds of videos. Because think about it, if you're spending money on creatives on meta that you don't know if they would go viral organically or not, you're just wasting money on creatives that don't convert. If you can go viral organically, you then go put your money behind those viral videos or recreate videos similar that are more optimized for conversion. Okay, so enough about the bad stuff. Let's dive into the good stuff. Let's find a green marker. There we go, green marker in my pocket, just like that. Okay, so here are basically some tips that I'm going to give to you on how to really optimize a UGC campaign for your mobile app. And most people will not give this advice. You're gonna hear the same repeated advice over and over again from people you see on X, from other app founders, from people who are just making content to make money off whatever service or piece of software they're fucking selling. So yeah, let's get into what my tips are. And again, this is all from experience. So first and foremost, don't do AI slop. I am so tired. I'm so tired of it. Stop posting AI slop for your mobile app. In reality, AI is not there yet. We're getting there, but it's not there yet. If you follow what I'm gonna teach you a little bit further in the video, you can do human UGC for cheaper than AI. AI doesn't convert as well. It doesn't convert as well. Gen Z does not convert as well compared to, if your app is for like older people, then yes, maybe it would work. But if your app is targeting Gen Z, like, just don't fucking do it. Don't do AI slop. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Human just converts better, and if you do it right, it's cheaper. So yeah, that's that. The next thing, and this is very important, is do content yourself. I do not care if you are some technical wizard from MIT in computer science. Go fuck yourself. Make some fucking TikToks. It's not that hard. There was a point during Shredder where I was making like 30 TikToks myself a day. And no, I'm not a technical wizard. My thing is content. But listen, you guys, in order to get this, we posted 10,000 videos. Yes, you read that right. 10,000 fucking videos were posted to get this. You as a founder need to post content. Your team needs to post content. And listen, it's not easy to do. It's hard to put your face behind the camera and put yourself out there. And yes, you're gonna be made fun of. You're gonna be told to kill yourself. Everything under the sun. It doesn't matter because you're going to get rich. That's the way you have to look at it. Is if you can get comfortable doing content yourself, then you can get rich. You can get the cars, you can get the notoriety, and you're not gonna care what some fucking loser commented on the video. It's hard though because you're not rich yet. You haven't made it yet. If you're watching, I mean, maybe you have if you're watching this video. Who fucking knows? But eventually, if you keep at it, it will pay off, and that's very hard for a lot of people to do. But that's a good thing because most people aren't doing it, and that gives you a huge edge. Do what people aren't doing. Do the content yourself. Force yourself to make TikToks every single day about your product. Founder-led content works great, or just do the same content that your UGC creators are doing. Okay, so now let's dive into like UGC creators and the whole creator or whatever. Okay, so first of all, I want to give a shout out to SideShift. Okay, SideShift is goated when it comes to tracking. So if you are running a UGC campaign, you're gonna need to track the analytics of that campaign. Go use SideShift. That's what I recommend. I've tried Shortimize. I've tried all the different trackers. SideShift is the best for tracking. It's the easiest to manage. Now, SideShift, in my opinion, is not good for hiring creators. And that is kind of what they advertise, but we have never gotten really good creators that are cost effective on SideShift. Because here's at least how I see it. On these different UGC hiring platforms, you're gonna have two types of people. You're gonna have the UGC creator who is been doing this as like a full-time job, really knows what they're doing, and they're going to tax the fuck out of you. They're gonna charge way too much, and it's not gonna be profitable. And then on the other spectrum of that, you're gonna have people who see, oh, people are making money doing UGC, and in reality, they have no fucking idea what they're doing. You're gonna pay them a little bit, but it's gonna be a waste of money because they're not getting any views and they're going to retard max. So that's the issue with hiring creators in SideShift. That being said, use it for tracking. Let's get into hiring creators. This is, I think, the most important part of this video. I haven't seen anyone else even recommend this. This is what we do. This is what we're doing for all the apps we're incubating and building right now. This is some sauce, so fucking take notes, okay? Users to creators. Your users on your app should become your creators. Let me explain. If a person is downloading their app, they are your ideal target user. It's the person you are advertising to. The person downloading it, it is that person. So what you need to do is turn your users who downloaded your app to use it for their own unique specific situation and turn them into content creators. This is the sauce. And here's why. They already understand what niche your app is in. Let's say you're building a gym app. Who's gonna be downloading your app? People who are already really buff and ripped and in the gym. Okay, great. They can target other people who are also the same as them. Or it could be some fat fuck. You're building a gym app for people to lose weight. Okay, great. They can go target other fat fucks. It's as simple as that. Turn your users into creators. They already understand your product. But here is the best part. They don't understand UGC, which, say, Alfie, what do you mean? They don't understand UGC? Well, how is that a good thing? I mean, it kind of is like a good and bad, but I'm explaining how you can counter this. Just bear with me, okay? So they don't understand UGC. That's the issue, right? It is the best issue you can have because they don't understand how much they should get paid. Listen, first shredder. If we make, send a ping or an email to all of our users saying, hey, get paid to go film yourself skiing or snowboarding this season. They're already doing it anyway. They're already probably posting videos of themselves skiing or snowboarding. Why would they not go make 60 videos for $300? Yes, 60 videos for $300. That's what we were paying our creators during the ski season, and that is the general rate across all the apps that we work with. So basically what I'm saying is you're kind of going to be taking advantage of your users, but they're going to be happy to do it because it's money that they wouldn't have had anyways. Now, they don't understand UGC, so how the fuck are they going to actually convert? This is where you come in again. Build education. You guys, you need to launch a course for your UGC creators. You need videos explaining how to make content. You need videos explaining how to set up and warm up accounts. You need to act like your UGC creators are toddlers. Fucking fly, get out of my face. Build education. You gotta act like your creators are like literal toddlers is the best example. You need to constantly be watching them. You need to give them direction, all this sort of stuff, right? And one thing that we do for our campaigns is we provide them with every single script, every single hook, every single idea. So give value to your creators, and that kind of circles back to do the content yourself. You have to understand that your creators, they don't really give a fuck if you get downloads or not. They don't. They just want to get paid. That's all that matters to them. So you need to give them value. You need to understand how to do the content for the app yourself, but then also give them the guidance and clarity so that they can actually execute on making the content. That's the big thing, is just being on top of them. Once you have some motion, hire a creator manager. You got to train that creator manager, hire a creator manager. Our creator manager, who manages a bunch of our apps, will literally phone call the creator if they haven't posted. Give them a phone call if they haven't posted. You need to be on them like stink on shit. The other piece of advice I give to you if you are trying to cut costs and minimize risks, minimum view clauses. Yes. Basically, once you have enough data on your app, you'll be able to know, okay, X amount of views gives us X amount of downloads, which leads to X amount of paid conversions. So there's math involved where you can basically figure out, okay, if I get 100,000 views, this will bring up this much revenue, so this is how much I can pay creators to scale profitably. Add minimum view clauses. So let's say I'm hiring a creator for 60 videos, and it's a minimum view clause of 200,000 views, which would, and okay, I didn't say the price, so let's scratch it. I'm yapping. Okay, so let's say you hire a creator and it's a $250 retainer, right? You could say, okay, you have to get a minimum 125,000 views in order to be compensated for that retainer, which essentially gives you a $2 CPM, if that makes sense. This is just the example, so 250K views, 250K, and then, or 250, I can't talk, $250, 125K views, it equals that $2 CPM. You can minimize your risk and control basically how much you're paying for content. $2 CPM is not a sub 50 cent CPM, and the way we were able to get this sub 50 cent CPM, and this is my last point that I really want to drive home, is do the content yourself. Don't be a pussy, okay? Just fucking do it. Do it yourself. Nothing is stopping you. You guys, we are in an app gold rush right now. No one understands how to do the distribution. That is your edge. If you're a technical developer, you're cooked. You need to learn how to do this stuff. But yeah, first whiteboard session. Hold me accountable, Twitter. 1 a week. I'm doing 1 a week. And if you guys want more sauce, more resources, all that kind of stuff, join App Cult is our Discord for mobile app founders. And if you want to work with our team and not have to deal with this bullshit, which you're a bit of a pussy, but it's fun to work with our team, we'll actually give you $20,000 in development and marketing credit and help work with you to scale your app. Head to tryapps.com/apply. But yeah, you guys, that is it for the video. Thanks again. Like, comment, subscribe, baby. Let's go.